what's up, you guys? Chelsea Briggs here, coming to you from backstage at the Woody Awards, joined by Keegan of Wild Cub.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good. Just played. It's super hot out there.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like I feel like I got a sunburn in that 30 minutes.
But it's nice in here, so that's all that matters. Congratulations on all the success with the band. How has it been for you this year?
It's hard because it's always cool when you put as much hard work into it as we try to, at least, and you get to start to tick these things off your list. Doing the late night TV stuff's really fun, and just getting to go now and every single night be places that not only you've never been to, but you don't know anybody in, and really get to play for these rooms full of people, and getting to do that every single night is awesome.
Well, and I've heard you say too, with this album, the thing you said, and I think I might say this wrong, so you can correct me, but it's not necessarily a soundtrack, but it's more like moments, and you want people to kind of fill in the blanks. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Look
you're
at
a pro. Awesome. I just wanted to be able to erase my face and my name off of the record because I felt like it would allow us to tell stories in a lot of different ways.
Cool.
So I try and think about it like you were saying, moments, almost like a photograph that you found somewhere. You don't know the story, but you can look at the photograph and see these different pieces and these different hints to it. And there's an interesting thing there,
Definitely. To you, what's the song off the album that maybe means the most at this moment? Because I know it probably changes daily.
Well, that's easy because the song that we've been out playing so much right now, Thunderclatter, is a song I wrote for my wife when I first met her. So that's super.
So cute.
It's true, but it's super easy, and but it's really cool. It was cool to be standing backstage at Fallon and go we're gonna walk out and play this song that I wrote for my wife now to a million people.
Was
That's
she there?
Really cool. Yeah.
Oh.
With our little 9-month-old baby, which is awesome.
That's so cute.
Yeah. But it's also cool because when I'm so far from home, it's right now they're back in Nashville and I'm here, and it's cool that every time we do this, I kind of get to have a reminder of that. So.
Yeah. And what do you think it is about Wild Cub that's different than other bands out there right now?
I feel like a lot of times right now, especially in more Indian and electronic music, it's cool to be aloof or not care, or even more than that, not to have songs, just kind of have these things that are loops or just a single bass on it. So we're trying to take a bit of Nashville and carry over that songwriting lineage, that there's songs here that could work when they're on our record with a bunch of keyboards and stuff, but they could also work scaled down if you just played them on a piano or on a guitar.
That's awesome. And who else are you most excited to see here at South by? Anyone?
At South by, I was really pumped to see St. Vincent and Damon Albarn last night. That was really awesome, and I want to see Iggy tonight.
Nice. Who would you collab with here? Is there anyone that you maybe you're I'm gonna go talk to that person?
No, see, that's the thing.
Iggy!
People ask me that, and I'm way too. I don't want them to know about my music. I would just rather I would change the question to who could I go and have dinner with and be super nerdy with.
So who would you?
It'd probably be Damon Albarn from Blur, who's doing his solo thing. Just because that was when I was 14, that was the first thing I really listened to and really, really plugged into.
For you, what reminds you of maybe a music video, a certain artist that you kind of connect to the wonderful world of MTV?
I mean, for me, it was staying up super late on Sunday nights to watch 120 Minutes. It was the first time I realized that there was this whole world of music that was really special that not a lot of people were talking about.
I think I read. Did you win an Oscar?
No. I joke with my wife that I'm a tangentially Oscar award-winning composer because I scored this movie that won an Oscar, which is exciting.
That's awesome, though.
It is really awesome. It's this husband and wife couple who make a bunch of really cool documentaries. I just did one for HBO that we took to Sundance, and that one especially is really cool. It's about a young homeless girl in San Diego who is an artist and going through this kind of arts program to help her get back on her feet, which is really cool.
What's the difference in writing music for an album for Wild Cub and then writing for a score for a film or music for a film?
Yeah, I think that it's a cool dichotomy, because you get sick of anything once you do it a lot, even it sounds like you feel guilty and spoiled when you're oh, we tour too much, But the great thing is that I have composing that I can go to and kind of get refreshed and vice versa. And also, I feel like the cool thing about film scores is that you can use minimalism. You can do the smallest amount of work. And if it's just a certain look that she's doing on screen and you do a single piano note, it can have this huge consequence, which is really cool. But then in pop music, it's you have all this other stuff. And I feel like the thing that always drove me to music was the emotional complexity of it, and that it allows people to be able to acknowledge emotions in themselves and be able to really experience emotions in a cool way. And I feel like emotions are these big, chaotic, multi-layered things. You're never just happy. You're happy but terrified, but also kind of don't know what, you know what I mean? There's all these elements, yeah. And that's the cool thing that pop music does, is using rhythm and repetition and the music video and the artwork and the lyrics. You have all these different things to kind of try and hint at some of the complexity that is these cool moments.
Awesome. And you guys are going on tour right now, right?
Yeah, we've been on tour for
With
what
American
seems like
authors?
forever. Yeah, we're about to do American
Okay.
authors and then a vampire weekend,
Nice.
and then we're in the UK, and then
Not
we're
too
back this
bad.
summer.
Not too shabby.
Staying busy. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Cool. Thank you very much.